You want to experience a major glow up in your life and understand how to use the energies to your benefit so you can be more magnetic and become more beautiful? Well, you're at the right place because in this video we're gonna discuss all of that. My name is Leandra, I'm a human design specialist and I work in the holistic health field. And if you want to know how to work with me, then you can check all the links that are down below. So yeah, shall we get started? Well, whereas our physiology is given in this lifetime, obviously by our genes, by our parents, by our ancestry, we can still change in a certain way at least how we're looking and also how we get perceived by others. And responsible for that is the concept that everything in this universe is energy. And when you start to understand that concept, you can use it in your favor in order to shift and change it for your benefit, and also on how to learn how to become more magnetic and be more beautiful. So the first thing that we can take into consideration is that if everything is energy, right, that also we're energy and that other people can perceive our energy in a certain way. And obviously we can perceive also the energy of other people in a way. How or why are we alive? Like what keeps us alive is obviously that we need fuel, right? So fuel for humans at least comes in at least one part from nutrition, from food. So the food that we get into our body is majorly determining on how our energy system works, if it works to its best, and also how it can go into all of our cells, how it can go and spread throughout our body and make our body work in its alignment, in its right way. So the first thing that we need to consider if we want to have more energy and if we want to be more embodied, if we want to bring our body in its optimal frequency into alignment, and that's what other people can sense and feel, is that we need to eat right for our body. And in human design, there is that concept that we have 12 different eating types, or more specifically 6 that are always divided into separated groups. So the way that you eat or the environment in which you eat is extremely important, so your body can actually take all the nutrients that are beneficial for you out of the food and build it into energy, build it into your cells, build it into your body, and therefore energize you to go through the day, to go through life, and to bring your energy flow in its optimum. So if you want to know more on what that is for you, I've recorded very detailed videos on all of that you can check out here in the playlist that I'm linking up there for you. So the first thing is food, and the human design digestion type or diet is very diverse of what you have maybe ever heard before or what you have ever known. And I want you to go into it with a little bit of an open mind and maybe try and test it out for yourself, because that is really an absolute game changer when it comes to feeling more energized, being more in touch with your body. And what also comes along with that is obviously a better health. And we all know that beauty is often connected or is connected from our very long history as humans with being healthy. Because biologically speaking, we always want to mate with someone, or we find someone very attractive and very beautiful when we can see that they're healthy, right? So when we can see that someone is healthy, that automatically makes that person even more beautiful to us. So health comes a lot obviously through the food that we're eating, and that we need to take in that food, that energy, in the right and correct way for us. So that is the first thing. What we also need in order to get our body correct, which is again connected very much to the health, is our right environment. The right environment really is responsible for us, our body relaxing, for our body deconditioning from everything that is no longer serving us, for our body to work in its optimal and right frequency, and also gaining more energy from the space that we have around us, from our environment. And I've also recorded videos on every single specific environment type that there is in human design. There is again 6 that are divided into groups, so altogether we have 12. So there is a right environment for each person. It is so crucial and so beneficial for you to find yourself in that right environment in order to fully own yourself, in order to fully feel comfortable in your body. So that is a huge factor for you in order to receive your best, most glow up basically energy, and in order for your energy to function in its optimal way. And I can really tell you from my own experience, I'm caves, which needs a lot of safety and a lot of stability. So if I'm not having the safe place around me, I can immediately notice that I get sick or that I feel extremely uncomfortable, that I'm a mess, and therefore also my health suffers, which then obviously also shows up in my appearance or the way that I hold myself, the way that my body moves, right? And immediately when I am in my right environment, I can notice that I'm feeling much more aligned and therefore also much more beautiful. And that is also the energy that you're transporting then into the world. Which leads me to the third part. The more you understand yourself and the more you are therefore embodying your energy flow, the more attractive and the more beautiful you can also become. Because if you are resting in your body, you're owning your body, you're owning yourself, that is what makes people really attractive. And I don't know if you know that phenomenon, but it often doesn't even depend on the actual physical outside, but when someone is so confident in themselves and when they exactly know themselves and when they exactly know how to therefore move because they know their body, and they exactly know how to talk because they know themselves and they know what wants to come out of them, that is what really makes someone so sexy and attractive. And then the outside doesn't even matter that much anymore. And I'm always like to call it, you own yourself. When you really own yourself and when you own your body, when you own your body language, when you own your mind as well, that is what makes you sexy, and that is what's giving you a glow up. And human design is one specific tool that you can use in order to get to know yourself and also get to know your energy flow and how to actually work better with your energy. So I can highly recommend you to get a reading done, because that is the only way on how to actually interpret the whole chart all together and understand all the correlations. So if you want to get a reading, I'm more than happy to give you one, so you can find the link down in the description below. If you're rather a self-paced learner, you can also check out my courses that I have on each type, where you can in your pace learn about yourself, about your type, about your interaction with the world, on how to come to more self-love, because that is really what makes you sexy. So the next step is the energy that you are putting into yourself. And that might show up with you taking time for doing your makeup every day, or you taking time to going to a massage every day, or you spending time in dressing up very nicely every morning. So that is time, and time is energy, and time and energy is also effort that you're putting into something. So the effort that you're actually putting into yourself, the time that you are putting into yourself, that is going to show up again as you feeling more energized, feeling more vibrant, feeling more beautiful. And that feeling is again going to reflect on the outside world. And I'm not saying that you're more beautiful without makeup. I'm actually a big fan of not having makeup on or very little makeup on. But the act of putting on makeup for some people, or maybe doing your hair like I did today for you, or always in the morning dressing myself nicely, that is giving me so much energy as I am focusing on how I can take out the best of myself. How can I let myself feel so good that is going to reflect back again? And you do that again while putting energy and time and effort into your well-being. And maybe that also shows up in a different way for you. Maybe that shows up for you doing exercise every day for yourself, because that is time and energy again that you're putting into your well-being, into your health again, into yourself, into your physicality. And that is the energy that your body is going to absorb and therefore also project again to the outside as being very magnetic. So how can you every day build in something where you're doing something good for yourself, when you're doing something nice for yourself? And the interesting thing about that is as well, when you're just like slouching around in the house with pajamas all day long, not brushing your teeth, not making anything nice for yourself, that is not only gonna make you feel worse and make others then also see that about you, but it's also really killing your motivation, it is killing your vibe, and it's gonna make you criticize yourself more because you do not find that confidence. So doing something that actually gives you confidence, that is really helping you to feel good about yourself. And that is going to reflect again in the outside world. And last but not least, if you have a purpose, this is like such a big factor on how to feel good about yourself and about life, and makes you more confident again and gives you this inner glow of energy that you are tapped into. So when you found your purpose, when you found what really gives you this inner satisfaction, this energy, especially if you're a generator, obviously, who is here to tap into their satisfaction, that is what's gonna make your body glow up. So when I'm talking about human design, I always feel this rush of energy moving through me, and my eyes are lighting up, and I feel like I lift myself up in my posture and I'm smiling more. So with that being my purpose, talking about human design and also recording these videos for you, that is giving me so much energy, where I really feel like I'm tapped into something greater than myself, and where I feel connected, where I feel like time stands still, where the words just basically flow out of me. So in that state, you have a glow up, and because you are connected with the energy field around you, you are connected with source, if you want to call it this way. And that is what makes people attractive. When you are tapped into yourself, when you are tapped in to your purpose, to your passion. And you will not find your passion by thinking about it. You will find your passion by following your so-called strategy and authority, meaning trusting yourself, coming back to yourself, and following step by step what feels right for you, what feels correct for you, and what is in alignment with you. And if you want to have help with that, again, I can give you a personal reading where we determine what that is, and where we can also step by step go the process, so you can step into your passion, and so you can find what gives you this inner glow up, what gives you this excitement, lets your eyes shine in the day, and what gets you excited to get up in the morning. Because honestly, there is nothing better than having this purpose and knowing why you are living and why you're alive and what you're here to give to the world. This is the absolute best feeling, and that's what others can feel, and that's what's going to make you extremely magnetic for other people, because they also want to tap into that energy, into that glow up that they're feeling from you. So yeah, let's recap one more time. We had the nutrition, we have the right environment, we have following your energy flow, we have the purpose, and we have putting and investing energy into yourself every single day. So if you have anything else to add up that you feel is important, let me know in the comments. Also always happy to get in touch. And if you have learned something from this video, taking something new and you liked it, please leave me a thumbs up or subscribe so I can make even more videos like that for you in the future. Sending you so much love, and bye. See you next time.